Check out the FMS Smasher V2 High Roller Edition. So today we're taking a look at the V2 Smasher in the High Roller Edition. This is the third iteration of the wildly fun FMS Max Smasher. So there was the Max Smasher, the Smasher, now we've got the Smasher V2. This model comes in two different colors. We've got the blue kind of Bigfoot monster truck color, and then we've got this new, which I originally thought was pink color, but it's actually more of a reddish purple color. Inside the box, when you open this up, you get the Smasher itself, you get a charger, you get some tools, you get the hardware to lock the diffs, owner's manual, 2.4 gigahertz, 3-channel transmitter, sticker sheet to give your truck a custom look, and a 2S LiPo battery. So it's ready to run. It's got everything you need except for batteries for the transmitter, which requires 4 AAA batteries. Now let's take a closer look at this thing. Not much has changed since the earlier iterations of the Smasher. Let's take a look at some of the key features, and I'll point out some of the differences in this new model. So obviously the first thing you probably notice is the new color on this thing. This is the High Roller Edition. I've stickered mine up how I thought it looked cool. Put some of the accents on the hood, High Roller decals all around. Try to do a subtle yet cool look to it. I did the smiley faces on the roll bar, which for the smile actually says High Roller in them. I was skeptical of this color initially, but I was pleasantly surprised by how it looks in person. The FMS Smasher is such a fun truck, and they haven't changed much, which doesn't hurt my feelings because it is already such a fun rig to begin with. Like its predecessors, this has the oversized hollow tires on it. These are nice and soft monster truck tires. Plastic wheels on these. They are a beadlock wheel. We get this really nice pickup truck style body, chrome roll bar, chrome bumpers front and back. We do have functioning headlights, which are operated by the transmitter. The body is pretty easy to take off. It's got these 4 clips. Just kind of squeeze the front. Same with the back. Just kind of squeeze these tabs together. And you can pop the entire body right off. Underneath here we see the familiar FCX24 chassis. Now this is a composite chassis. We've got friction damped shocks at all 4 corners, but FMS does provide the O-rings and the conversion kit to make these oil filled. If you want to take out some of that bounciness, it's easy to do. Just do the oil conversion and really smooths these shocks out. It does come standard with the portal axles. Gives you that massive ground clearance here. The portal axles do come with metal gears. Inside the axle housings themselves, you do get open differentials that are also metal. But like I said, you do get the composite gears as part of your accessories where you can lock the diffs. But open diffs are really great for this as a monster truck because it gives it really agile handling. This does have the 130 size brush motor mated to this great 2-speed transmission. It's got a nice, smooth, capable low gear, and then a super fun higher speed second gear. That is all operated by channel 3 on the transmitter. We'll take a closer look at the transmitter in a minute. Inside the transmission, you do have composite gears. So you've got metal diffs, metal portal gears, composite gears in the transmission. So I would suggest upgrading to the metal gears in the transmission. I'll put the link in the description down below for those, only because I've stripped out transmission gears fairly easily with this truck, and it's an inexpensive upgrade to do and gives you peace of mind and longevity with this thing. Another upgrade I strongly suggest is the high-speed motor from FMS. I've already converted this one. That's the first thing I do to the Max Smashers because it makes it 100 times more fun. These are extremely fun in stock format, but you put the high-speed motor in it and makes it a completely new animal. Again, super inexpensive upgrade. I'll put the link in the description down below. Drop in and go. Super fun. Very minor change from the previous Smasher, but we do have this strap for the battery. The previous version had kind of a glorified rubber band to hold your battery in. The strap is actually a welcome improvement. Up front, we have the FMS R3A ESC receiver combo, and that mates to your 2.4 gigahertz 3-channel transmitter here. This is the same style of transmitter that we're used to with the previous rigs. This is a multifunctional transmitter, so we do have the customizable drag brake and some additional tuning features. So there's a couple different functions to access here. There's your trim, and then there's your drag brake settings. So to enter into your trim settings and also the travel of the variable speed servo that operates your 2-speed, you're going to hit the bind button twice. That gets you into this trim adjustment mode. And then from there you use the steering plus and minus or the throttle plus or minus to adjust those features. If you want to set your drag brake, you're going to hit the reverse button twice. That's going to also get you into this program mode. And then from here you've got these 4 buttons. Again, the steering plus or minus and the throttle plus or minus. These are going to be your drag brake functions. So it goes from least to greatest. If you're holding the transmitter from your left to right, top to bottom. So it's 0, 50, 75, 100% drag brake. Out of program mode, your bind button is also going to control your lights. It's just an on and off function. Not a lot of functionality there, but it is nice to have that available on the transmitter. Channel 3, again, I mentioned, is the variable speed servo, which is going to do your transmission. So I'm in high gear right now. Middle position is neutral. Towards you is low gear. Very easy to shift on the fly. One of the most fun features of this truck. So as you can see, not a tremendous amount has changed from the initial Smasher, but FMS has just continued to make an already great truck even better through these small iterative changes. So the lack of changes and overhaul doesn't hurt my feelings because I really enjoy the Smasher. It's one of the funnest trucks that we have. FMS has really done the little mini monster truck right with this thing. The tight steering, the 2-speed transmission, the scale body, I mean, all of it just works together so well. Just an all-around super fun truck. I'll put the links down below in the description on where you can pick one of these up. Please give the video a like if you did enjoy it, and please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And with that, I'm going to leave you with an epic mini monster truck montage.